so today I want to make a ring. So about 2 videos ago, I made a fingerboard out of this Spectra ply. This is a really pretty plywood that has colored layers. I've made a few rings in the past, but I've never made a ring out of a cool material like this. So to start this ring off, I have this 3/4 inch Forstner bit. This is equivalent to about a 9.5 size ring. So I'll go to the drill press, I'll drill a hole in this Spectra ply with this Forstner bit, then I can go to the bandsaw, cut out the rough blank of the ring, and then do a lot of hand sanding. The reason why I'm not using the lathe is just so more people at home can try this project and to make it a little bit more of a challenge. Throughout the way, I will give you some tips and tricks just to make this ring easier. So let's go ahead and drill this hole on the drill press. So as I'm going along with the sanding, I do want to give you guys a tip. So here is a foam sanding block. So it's basically sandpaper that is attached to a piece of foam. This one is quite worn out, so what I do is I take some of this flexible sandpaper, I set it over top of it, and then I can sand my ring. Since the foam squishes, it acts like a form, and it goes around all of the surfaces on the ring and gives it a nice, smooth, finished product. So that's the first tip to making a ring. So now I'll give you guys the second tip, which is taking a piece of 1/2 inch dowel and putting sandpaper on it. This is really handy, especially for sanding the inside of the ring. You can attach it to the end of a cordless drill, and as the sandpaper spins, it's essentially like a homemade spindle sander. So to make this, all I did was take about a 5-inch piece of 1/2 inch dowel. I sprayed both a piece of sandpaper and the dowel with contact adhesive. Then once I attached them together, I just put it in the chuck of my drill and I just started sanding away. So that's tip number 2. This is not an essential, but it will just speed up the process a whole lot. So I'm going to do a little bit more sanding, and then we can put a finish on this. Okay everyone, so now I'm done with the sanding on this ring. It's turning out great, so now I'm going to go ahead and put a finish on it. So for the finish, I'm going to be doing a CA glue finish. To do this, I'm going to be using the super thin CA glue. This will not only put a really high gloss finish on the ring, but it'll also give it some strength. To apply the CA glue onto the ring, I have a cordless drill and a ring mandrel. I made this ring mandrel on the lathe, but if you can't make one on the lathe, you can buy them off Amazon for really cheap, just like this plastic one. It's both going to work the same way, but I'm going to be using my wood one for this purpose. I'll just slip the ring onto the ring mandrel. And now with it in the chuck, you can see I can spin the ring. Before I do this, I do want to say this is completely optional. If you don't have a ring mandrel or don't want to get one, you can use other methods of finishing the ring, like spray a lacquer or any kind of oil. But I'm just going to be using the CA glue. So what I'm going to do is just drip a little bit of CA glue on this rag, spin the drill, and I'm just going to do one wipe on the ring. Before each coat, I'm just going to take the steel wool and I'm just going to scuff up the surface of the ring. So with my CA glue finish done on the outside of the ring, I need to still finish the inside of the ring. I'm going to just use some beeswax to finish the inside. Okay everyone, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Making rings is always one of my standby projects, so this was super fun, and especially making it without a lathe, it did give a challenge, but working with the Spectra ply did give a great result. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Casey, what are you doing? You like the workshop? Daisy, please.